Hello, everyone. Welcome. We'll continue with the book Beside the Sky, Fourever You, Part 2. I arrived a little behind, observing the person in front of me with the soft yellow light illuminating them. I couldn't help but take out my phone to take a picture. "Did you take a picture?" he asked. I don't know how he knew. He stopped and waited while I quickly put my phone away. "How did you know?" I wrote in my notebook. "Do you like taking pictures?" "Was I in the picture?" I said. "Partly. I'd like to see it, but I can't, can I? That's a shame." I didn't write down a reply, and we continued walking. I not only took a picture with Pifa in the background, but I also took a picture of him. I really wanted to show it to him because the light was beautiful. We walked until we reached the bridge, and there was no one there. "Do you come here often?" I asked. "Yes, often." "That's nice." Pifa stopped in the middle of the bridge and looked at the view on either side. "I wanted to talk to you. I'd like to look into your eyes, but it's a shame I can't." I lowered my head and pulled my hat down to cover my eyes, feeling nervous. Ever since I received the letter, my heart had stopped beating. I don't know where to begin. I've never been like this with anyone. The person in front of me spoke in a nervous voice. "You might be wondering why I kissed you yesterday. It was because I wanted to kiss you. And not just yesterday, I want to do it now too." Someone had told Pifa that those words were dangerous. At the very least, they could cause the listener to die of a heart attack. When I said I wanted to take care of you, I wasn't lying. Not just letters. I want to hear your voice calling my name, telling me you love me, not just cheering me on. I want to hug you to comfort you, not just send you things. I want to take care of you as best I can for as long as I can. Every word was etched in my heart. I felt all my feelings awaken along with the tears that began to fall again. I love you. I want you to be by my side for the rest of my life. Will you be my boyfriend? I couldn't hold back the tears. I cried uncontrollably. Pifa, hearing me cry, seemed surprised and was about to turn around, but stopped. "Please don't cry, I beg you," he said. "Wipe your tears." His voice was full of worry and anxiety. I turned around and took off my mask, wiping away my tears. It took me a while to calm down. "Are you okay?" "Don't turn around," I quickly wrote on the paper, tore it up and put it in his hand. My face was a mess. I couldn't put my mask back on. If Pifa turned around, it would be a disaster. "Okay, I'm scared. You won't be sad to know it's me, will you?" I wrote back. "It being you is the best thing that could happen to me." I kept crying, my back to Pifa. I couldn't describe my feelings at that moment. It all felt like a dream. "I'm sorry. I can try to take you out of your comfort zone, but as I asked before, I can use your comfort zone in that place. Let's do this. In 10 seconds, I'll turn around. The question I asked you before, if you're not ready, you can leave. We'll go back to where you feel comfortable, for as long as you need, even years. I'll wait for you. But if you decide to accept, just turn around and face me." He started counting to 10, and I tried to breathe properly as he counted. 9, 8, 7, 6. If he took a few steps, that would be the answer. We would go back to how we were before, to the place where I felt comfortable, no matter how much time passed. 5, 4, 3. But I need to turn around. That would also be an answer. Our romance wouldn't just be paper and letters anymore. We would be people who see and touch each other. 2 and 1. I slowly turned around, looking at the person in front of me with a trembling heart. I was trembling and my face showed fear, but I kept looking at him and we met in each other's eyes. "I accept," was my reply. The beautiful eyes of the person in front of me shone with joy, as if happy that I was still there, that I hadn't left. There wasn't a trace of the disappointment I had so feared. He approached slowly, raised his hand to touch my face, and wiped away my tears. The wide smile he gave me made me unable to help but smile back. Pifa took my hand and kissed it slowly. "Nice to meet you, person of the letter." I smiled at his words. "Nice to meet you. You'd like to introduce yourself. It's the first time I've heard your voice." It was as if we were meeting for the first time through letters. "I'm Phoon, and you'd like to introduce yourself?" "I'm Tonfa." Our hands clasped firmly. We looked at each other and smiled as if the universe had stopped. as if all our lives had been waiting for this moment to meet. Nice to love you. I'm delighted to love you too. Phoon, my name is. Tell me, forgive me if I'm being a little sneaky. Why? Maybe you weren't ready. It doesn't matter. Can I make a post? Okay, I said, looking at Pifa as he used his phone. We're about to leave. I walked a little ahead because I felt nervous. Suddenly, Pifa called me and took a picture. Where will you post it? On my social media. I was silent. Is it okay to post it with thousands of followers? I said. I can't post a picture of my boyfriend. Why was he saying that with that smile? Clearly to tease me. Suddenly, my phone vibrated. It was a notification. Pifa was following me and had tagged me in the photo. One picture of me with my back to him walking ahead, and another when I turned around. Since I turned around for real and wasn't posing, I looked a little surprised. At the bottom of the photo it said, then she turned around. Do you have my social media? I asked. Pifa. Yes, I follow you. Do you follow me? Sure. I was silent, speechless. I hadn't expected Pifa to be following me, and she posted it. It got a lot of likes, and soon the comments appeared. I couldn't read them because Pifa took my hand, so I just put my phone away. Do you have anything else to do? Nothing. Then travel with me tomorrow. Are you sure? I told you I was inviting you over, remember? I haven't decided yet, I said. Tur already went home, North and Johan left too. Then you have to come back with me. Okay, I agreed without being able to help myself. It wasn't that I didn't want to go, but I had something to take care of with my father. As we walked back, I noticed some people were watching us and whispering. It was like when Tur was with Hill and North was with Johan. They always told me what was going on. I looked at our interlocked hands. My heart was beating faster. The quality of his hand made me smile. Will you stay with me tonight? Stay why? Because we're traveling together tomorrow. Right. Besides, I want to stay with you. I want to stay with my boyfriend. That was very dangerous. Your face is very red, he told me. Your fault, Pifa, I shouted a little too loudly without meaning to. Pifa smiled at me briefly before I pouted and looked out the window of the car. Pifa took me to the bedroom first so I could pack my things. I asked him again if it was okay for me to stay at his house for so long, but he insisted that Uncle and Aunt missed me too, so I didn't make a big deal of it. But all I could think about was my father. What if my father finds out I'm dating Pifa? I called him by his name. He turned to look at me as he glanced at the cameras in my closet. What are you looking at? Sorry, I just noticed you have more cameras. Maybe I'm a crazy collector, I said with a smile. That's good. You seem happier than when you're studying, Pifa said with a smile. Do whatever you want to do. I thought about working as a photographer. I've been planning to do it for a long time, but I haven't done it yet. Really? Why not? I don't know how to start. Maybe I can help you. Really? Yes, but I asked for rewards and I'm successful. I'm sure of what I was imagining. Pifa is truly a shrewd man and he doesn't try to hide it. Just that smile and those clear eyes told me so. I packed things in my bag and Pifa helped me carry it. Pifa, I exclaimed again when I remembered I'd forgotten something important. What's wrong? I'm such a fool. Is something wrong? Let's say, or how should I put it? Of course I have to say it. It's important. I hope we're together for a long time. Anyway, my father needs to know we're together. My father, I said. What's wrong? Doesn't he want us to be together? He asked. How do you know? I guessed. Yes, more or less, I said. My heart was trembling with fear. My hands were starting to sweat. Everything will be all right. Trust me, little one. His hand gently touched my head. Just that made all my worry disappear. My hands relaxed and the feeling of unease faded. And since he had always been so kind, being by my side, I felt that everything would be all right.